Powerslave.
Powerslave, yeah, I mean, slave to the power of death.
Oh.
This topic of immortality has been a pretty popular one, especially as you grow older. Yeah, there are many who want to be immortal. And yeah, when a powerful person dies, definitely life giver, as they call in the lyrics of the song, then yeah, around also a lot of people end up suffering as a result of that person's death. This is like almost like a god-like creature or a god that they are talking about who's dying here. So yeah, I mean, slave to the power of death. That says it all. About the lyrics, I can't really talk much. Maybe Kirti can shed more light. But for me, the drumming in this was the stand thing that stood out. We've heard a lot of good guitar work in this album of Iron Maiden's two guitar players, lead guitar players at least. Yeah, but here you have the drummer who was absolutely amazing, really shone like a star in this song Powerslave. So the guitar work was good throughout, but here in this one the drummer really rose like an angel literally, and really performed wonderfully. Powerful drumming, great rhythmic drumming by this drummer of Iron Maiden. Really good song to listen to for the drumming and guitar work alone. Lyrically, not so good to listen to. Yeah.
Okay. For me, the moment it started, it reminded me of another band, and it is System of a Down. I'm sure this was before that. They may be inspired by it, or maybe they just wanted to have the sound that they have, Middle Eastern kind of sound that they imbibe in their music. But this one was one of their kind of sound that from Powerslave, and there you have the connection of the Egyptian thing, all the images that have been put over here. So it seems like some sort of god character or the mummified image that we can see in the thumbnail was he believed himself to be beyond humans. He believed himself to be that powerful that he thought he was almost godlike, only until when he realized that he also had to die one day. And as the death approached, he started feeling like a slave to this powerful force that was coming towards him. And that happens with the most mortal beings. So he forgot that he was mortal too. He used to make people fall under fear, and used to enslave people just because of their fear of death, because he portrayed as if he could not die. But there comes an end to that too. And everything in this world, at least the mortal world, comes to an end. No matter how much you believe that you feel like God, or you have the most powerful tools in your hands, but one day or the other they all are mortal, just like his beliefs, and even beliefs are mortal. So it's as simple as that. Everything comes to an end, at least in this world. Whatever comes alive, that has to die. It's as simple as that. Only thoughts, only ideas that don't die, but everything else will die. So everything that takes a form has to also get out of the form. And I wonder, it was in the past, in history, there was this concept of God that was always making people scared. And in a lot of cultures, people worship, or people think God looks scary, because they worship the God because of the only force that was fear. That if you don't follow this God, something bad will come upon you. But that changed, in the course of time. All of the I don't know much about Egyptian gods, and I have hardly read or done research. It just does not excite me that much. I'm not saying that it's good or bad. I'm just saying personally that I have not studied a little also about Egyptian gods and the whole mythology and everything. But Greek and Indian, of course, I like them. So and also they have a lot of things that are shared or similar. People may not want to accept that they are shared, but I feel they are shared. But at least we can call they are similar. So in Greek gods, a lot of gods, they have powers that people are afraid of, and people worship them, or people fear them, that should not happen, so you do the right thing. But the idea of God in India slowly changed, not at some point, but eventually started changing. And I'm not talking about in the last few hundred years, I'm talking about the evolution itself, where the idea of God was not to be afraid of. The idea was God that you are part of him, or her. And you have all the powers. You don't have to look outside. Everything around you, it's not just you that you become god like him, but everything, every little thing that is there around you, and everything that is you can see, everything is essence of god, and that is how you have to take it. So you don't have to be afraid of god, to worship a god, or to follow a god, or to do your actions in your life. You just got to do the right thing. That's where we say dharma, that you have to do the right thing. What you are born as, you do the right thing. But in a lot of cultures, even in Chinese culture, we see scary faces as gods, extremely scary, with horns and those what are the fangs and things like that. They'll be a depiction of god. You must obey and you must bow down, just because that other thing is so powerful. But that should not be the idea, at least from my point of view. I know everyone has their own understanding, but a lot of cultures do atrocious things. And in today's time, there is one culture that is a menace around the world, because of that fear that I'm doing the right thing, because I'm so scared of my thought process, or my belief that if I don't do this right, it's not right. It's just not right. That fear is not right. When you have a belief system, or you believe in some higher powers, you shouldn't be afraid of it. You just got to do the right thing, and that's all. But power slaves, I think all of the people are slaves to that power that they can't see, and they just can't break away from it. I enjoyed the song though. It was well constructed.